messages from you guys being like, hey, I hope you haven't quit YouTube. They're honestly like breaking my heart. This week I am exiting my flop era. We are getting out of a rut.
Oh, if we must.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another vlog. If you're new here, hello and welcome to my little corner of the internet. My name's Ella, I'm 28, I live in Adelaide, South Australia. The forgotten city, some might say. Yeah, I live here with my husband and our 2 English Cocker Spaniels, Mabel and Elsie, lights of my life. I do a lot of vlogs normally, haven't for a while, which we are getting back into. This week I am exiting my flop era. We are getting out of a rut and we're getting back into it. I feel like I have so much to update you guys on. I've been holding in so many thoughts for the last month that I just need to like word vomit. I'm not going to, don't worry. But we have a lot of catching up to do over the next few weeks. It's Tuesday today, Nick's in the office, which is kind of a rare occurrence. Normally doesn't go in on Tuesdays, so I've taken full advantage. I've had such a productive morning. I filmed, edited, and sent off for approval 2 videos, which was so good. They were really weighing heavily on my mind, so I'm so glad that they're done. One of them I'm so excited about. I'm working with Tourism New Zealand. Like, what in the world? Quite possibly one of the most exciting partnerships I've ever had, and I get to go to New Zealand as part of it, which is insane. So that one was due at 11 AM Australian Eastern Standard Time, which we're half an hour behind here in Adelaide, so 10:30. So I had to quickly film, edit. Everything was basically approved in terms of the concept and all the shots. I just couldn't film it until today because it's in collaboration with the Prime deals that are going on, and Prime Day started today. So I got that all done, which feels really good. Managed to film another video. And now it's lunchtime. This is genuinely one of the most productive days I've had in a long time. I've been down bad. You guys know if you watch my July reset, I did not have the best June. Both Nick and I came down with this like winter cold flu thing that's been going around, and we were down bad. We were down bad. And ever since, I've just been struggling to get back into it. It doesn't help that we're in the middle of winter and it's just so grey and gloomy and just so uninspiring outside. I've put on this long sleeve today to hopefully re-inspire me. How cute is it? It's got a little matcha cup on it, a little pop of color. The back is where it's at though. Look at that. Is that not so cool? It's from Anthropology, which is probably not helpful unless you live near an Anthropology, but super cute. I got it when we were in the US. Got this candle burning from the Ranch & Co, the C one. It smells identical to the Giorgio Armani C perfume, which is my wedding day perfume, and it is just flooding me back with memories. It smells so good. But it is almost lunchtime. I'm gonna whip up a bit of a cowboy caviar. I've never made this before, but from what I can gather online, it's basically just a ton of vegetables. It popped up on my TikTok For You page as I was writing my grocery list last night, and I'm like, I will be making that. There's a few different variations, but I'm just gonna grab what I have. Okay, I'm getting conflicting recipes, but I'm just gonna use what we have. Of course, for corn kernels, black beans, pinto beans, a red capsicum, red onion, 2 to 3 avocados with lime juice, and then tomatoes and cilantro, which we call coriander here in Australia. Where were we? We were in like a cafe in New York, and Nick was looking at the menu. He was like, darling, I want to order the avo toast, but what the frick is cilantro? I was like, it's coriander, babes. Why would they call it the same thing? Why would they? It's so funny that fundamentally 2 very similar countries can be so opposite. Same with the UK. I remember when we moved to Australia and I had to get used to saying capsicum instead of pepper, eggplant instead of aubergine, zucchini instead of courgette, all these tiny little differences. I sometimes still get it confused in my head. I'm like, is this the English way of saying it, the Australian version? I'm not quite sure. I'm very culturally confused. Anyway, we call this coriander in Australia. In case you cared. I'm just gonna chop this up, I think, and hope for the best. Have the finished result. It actually looks pretty good. I'm just gonna have it with some corn chips. Okay, that's yum. That is really yum. I think maybe I should have chopped the veggies a little finer, but that's a me problem. I just was lazy. Why does that taste so good? It's actually just beans and vegetables. Oh, Daddy!
Hi, my beautiful girls.
Daddy! Happy Friday, you guys. I'm just packing up Nick's work situation. It's got quite the setup here. A little keyboard. I'm just gonna touch up my makeup real quick because we are heading out. And my skin has been like breaking out the last couple of weeks. Oh no. My skin was doing so well. So I'm a little frustrated. I did pick up a new skincare product to try. I used it this morning and last night. First impressions, I actually really like it. I woke up this morning and my skin felt really nice. It's the TBH Rebound Skin Milk. I'm sure you guys have seen this all over TikTok. It's like the Rhode Skin Milk tube. So I have that underneath my makeup today, but I just need to do a little touch up because I've had my makeup on all day. I had a day of filming, filmed 2 videos, did some editing, some concept planning, and then I finished my day off at the dog park with the girlies. It was my mum's birthday yesterday, so we're heading to Patretti tonight to celebrate, which is like our local winery. It's really cute. I really like it in winter time. It's a little less busy. They have heaters, so it's not cold. And on Friday and Saturdays, they have live music, different food trucks. It's a real vibe. And then this weekend, Nick and I are going to do some cafe hopping. I was going to go pick up my pottery that I painted, what was it, like a month ago now? Nick doesn't want to pick his up. He was like, can we just leave it there? I was like, absolutely no, we're not leaving them with that monstrosity. But I really want to get mine, so we'll have to pop there this weekend. Yeah, there's a bunch of cafes that have been popping up again on my TikTok For You page. It's like where I get 90% of my recommendations. And my list of places to try is getting out of hand. I have a list on my phone. I feel like I try one new place, tick it off, and then add 3 more. There's one that I want to try called Gator Club. They're doing July special drinks, a caramelized banana bread, I think it is. Sounds delicious. What else are we doing this weekend, babe?
Dinner with your friends?
Oh yeah, we're going out for dinner with my friends tomorrow night, which will be lovely. I haven't seen them in ages. So your parents? Yeah. Real social weekend, honestly. I would love to go for a beach walk. We've been attempting to go almost every single morning for the last 2 weeks. The weather has just been wild here in Adelaide.
Mabel's not happy about it.
Mabel's not happy about it. She knows when we're at the beach, and we've just been doing drive-bys because we see that the tide is all the way in. There's no beach to walk on. Fingers crossed. I think tomorrow the weather's meant to be nice, and I think it's lower tide. I don't really know. I'm not a wave expert. And then other than that, just some stuff around the house. I have a bit of a to-do list. I have an everyday to-do list. I always write an affirmation at the top. It's normally just everything works out for me. That's like my go-to. There's something about seeing that subconsciously every single day. You really start believing it. It just makes everything feel so much more achievable. Anyway, I've got a master to-do list now because I just have so much going on. I've got one for work, home, and then just personal. We're gonna get to that. So I need to fix this godforsaken bun of mine. As I said, it was my mum's birthday yesterday. Big 6'6", which I feel like 66 is such a nice, round, easy on the eye kind of number. 6'6". I just got her a couple of makeup products that she needed top-ups of. She said she really liked this, the e.l.f. mascara, and then her favorite concealer, the MAC Pro Longwear concealer. And then we're gonna take her for an afternoon tea. So I'm gonna put this all together. Pardon? Who's going? Whoever wants to go. You and Dad can join us if you must.
Oh, if we must.
No, we don't discriminate around here. Like afternoon tea, right? I think it's a high tea. I don't really know what the difference is, but it's not just for females. Like Dad would love an afternoon tea. Gorge. You guys, happy Saturday. We are up and at it. We went for a beautiful beach walk. We have been dying to go for a beach walk for the last, what, like 3 weeks? Yeah, there's just been no beach. Took the girlies for a little walk, went home, did some laundry, and now we're out again. We are checking off one of the coffee shops that we want to try called the Gator Club. I think it's a vegan cafe actually in Payneham. We just got back from doing a big old grocery run. We desperately needed this. Such an assortment of stuff. Actually wasn't too expensive. I think it came to $160 for everything. Although we do have some meat in the fridge and freezer. So it's not very meat heavy, but very snack and fruit heavy. We've got some bananas, some broccolini, mixed berries. You guys know, always having our morning smoothies. Got a couple of avocados, Nick's favorite chocolate paddle pops that were on special. Got some sourdough, some sweet treats. These, oh my gosh, you guys. If you have not tried these, I think they're new, the Sour Patch layers. Oh my gosh, they are delightful. I prefer them to regular Sour Patch Kids. And then Whittaker's were also on special in honor of me going to New Zealand. Why the heck not? Got some pasta. We did a mix of Woolies and Aldi again this week. We've been trying to get back into shopping at Aldi. For a while we weren't, partly because I feel like the specials at Woolies were better and we were just like shopping the specials and using our Everyday Extra subscription, and it was just like the same price, if not cheaper, and it was just more convenient than going to both. And we were also having trouble with the stock levels at our local Aldi. Every time we went in there, they were out of basically everything, so it was pointless. But I don't know, for whatever reason, in recent weeks, it's been a little bit better. So trying to get back on our Aldi grind and just be like strategic between shopping at both, because Aldi I feel like is generally cheaper with most things. Definitely not as cheap as it used to be. Like we used to be able to do a full grocery shop for $100 easily every single week, and now it's like 150, 160. Some things aren't always cheaper at Aldi, especially if Woolies is having a special, so just being mindful of that and being strategic with it. Anyway, yeah, we got some pasta. I'll have on the screen the dinners that we're cooking this week, just to give you guys an idea. Soft taco kit, because we're making fish tacos. This is my favorite. I think this is limited time only. Aldi brioche. We normally get this and have it Christmas morning. It comes in a little tree, Christmas tree shape, but I saw they just had the regular one, which they don't often do, so thought I would snag that. Got some protein bars, a lot of like snacky things. I feel like with winter, I've been in a snacky mood. Some Tops crackers, which are like Ritz dupes, some protein yogurts, slaw mix for fish tacos, spinach. I got this green goddess salad kit. I thought that might be a nice lunch option. Some kiwis, bocconcini, mac and cheese, milk, orange juice. Did I mention kiwis? We got kiwis, some lettuce because we're making a Caesar salad. I got some custard because it was on sale. And I love custard with like peaches. It's the simple things. Our favorite Wicked Sister high protein puddings. Some tempura frozen fish for fish tacos. Got an egg fried rice, spring onion, apples, corn chips, peach slices. I've been obsessed with those recently. Wraps, apples. Did I mention apples? I feel like I'm repeating myself. Onions. Got some tuna for lunches, soy milk. I got some flax seeds because I really want to make some overnight oats. And the recipe I found called for those. Some passata, tin tomatoes, potato gems. Again, I found a TikTok recipe for these breakfast like muffins almost, like little breakfast bites. And the base was potato gems. They looked delicious. Another soy milk, some toothpaste. We also stocked up on paper towel and toilet paper. So like $160 for all of this is actually pretty good. Some more diced tomatoes and corn thins. And that is all. Not a single slither of meat in sight, but we have a stash in the fridge and freezer. Anyway, I feel like we did pretty well for all of this. I'm gonna pop it away now. Cooked dinner. I think we're gonna have bocconcini pasta, something quick and easy for dinner tonight. It's been a bit of a day. I had a terrible night's sleep last night, and then I had to be up early this morning because I had an appointment. I had to go get my bloods done. She was actually really good with it. I've had my blood taken quite a few times now, and I've donated blood and plasma, and normally you can feel at least something, like a little pinch, but I was like, is it in? Is it out? I can't feel a thing. And then yeah, I've just been catching up on some work. I posted my second Tourism New Zealand video on Instagram and TikTok, and I think I have a call with the tourism board later this week to like start planning my trip and start organizing all of the details. So I'm so excited. But yeah, it's gonna be a pretty chill night. I think we might just watch Gossip Girl. Nick's honestly had such a busy last couple of weeks at work. It's been absolutely hectic. Between that and cricket, he's a cricket director at his club. He's just been absolutely slammed. So I think tonight calls for a really chill night. Watch Gossip Girl. It's getting really good. We're up to season 4. I think halfway through season 4. It's getting really intense. What else have I been watching recently? Oh, I binged the new documentary, the Amazon Prime documentary on the Idaho 4 murders. I don't know if you guys have followed that closely, if you're into like true crime. I used to be really into it, and then I had to stop because I got too scared and it was just like giving negative energy. But the Idaho 4 case is one that I've followed so closely since the very beginning, and is one that has like really stuck with me. And he just pled guilty finally after like 3 years to all 4 charges. But Amazon Prime just released a really good documentary on the case, and it was more so focused on the families, like really in depth with the families and like who the victims were as people. It was so heartbreaking. Like, I was literally crying the whole time. But that was a really, really good documentary, and the complete opposite realm. I absolutely binge watched the new Dallas Cowboys, what is it, American Sweethearts new season. So good, so good. Those are my two new recommendations. I don't often watch a lot of TV, but I'm in my TV era apparently. Right, actually.
I was joking. Hey.
Oh my fucking treat jar! Shut up. You're just jealous. Treat jar, my treat jar! Oh, the camera's on, I'm keeping that in. Really need to organise these two shelves.
Yeah, I agree.
They're stressing me out. This is fun. It's functional.
Yeah. How are those onions?
Is that okay?
No.
Babe. You did an hour of work extra on the weekend and think about how many extra hours you pulled.
Yeah, but if I don't do it now, I'll just be so stressed tomorrow.
Okay, so make you feel better.
It doesn't.
And happy Tuesday. Another day, another dollar. The sun is out. Instantly my mood is like improved tenfold. I feel like a new woman. No beach walk for us, unfortunately. We're having, I forget what it is. It's like algae poisoning at the beaches here in Adelaide. Something to do with global warming, which is really concerning. I think it's been going on a while in South Australia, but in terms of like metro Adelaide, it's starting to hit our beaches, which it's a shame that it takes getting to Metro Adelaide to actually make an impact and for people to start talking about it, but yeah, crazy. So just trying to be careful and take precautions. It doesn't seem to be too bad at our local beach, but obviously it's just something that we're aware of. Today I am again doing some filming. I feel like that's just my life these days. I have so much content going on at the moment, which is really exciting. I have a fun campaign that I'm shooting this morning. I have a meeting this afternoon, and then today's Tuesday, so I'd love to get this vlog edited and up tonight. I just miss vlogging. I want to like sit down and really chat to you guys a little bit later, but I've just missed you guys so much. And I've actually had so many DMs recently in the last week or two being like, hey, are you still doing YouTube? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I am, I swear. There's just been so much going on behind the scenes. All good things. It's all good. It's just life's been a bit hectic. I did get an exciting package in the mail. I don't know if this is weird, but I always get questions about bra recommendations because I do have, you know, a larger chest. I'm like a 14G, unfortunately. I will be getting a breast reduction at some point in my life, probably when I'm done having kids, but I'm always on the hunt for a good bra. I do like the bras and things. I think it's their Bliss bra. Let me find it. Yeah, the Body Bliss full cup, full coverage bra. God, that's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? A bit of a tongue twister. Body Bliss full cup, full coverage. I really like that one, but I've heard so many good things about Nala as a brand, and so I wanted to try it for myself. I got this one. I also have one on underneath. This one I'm wearing today is more of like a bralette. It's so comfortable. And then I also got one of their underwire bras in like a black color. The quality is so nice and they are so comfortable. Very true to size as well. I feel like buying online is always a little hit and miss, especially when it comes to bras. I feel like that's something you can't really afford to get wrong, but they're very true to size. And yeah, I really like them, particularly the bralette. I think I'll be ordering a couple more of these because they're so comfortable, but it's still supportive. Hard to come by, really hard to come by, especially for the gals. So yeah, really impressed at a really good price point. I think this was like 50 bucks. For a bra. That's kind of iconic. Just thought I would put that recommendation out there for any of my fellow big booby besties. Or even if you're not, if you're in the market for a bra, they're just really nice quality in general. Very happy. I also picked up when we were at the shops the other day. I have not tried this yet, but the Sunday birthday cake whipped shower foam. Gosh, the packaging just got me, didn't it? I didn't even smell it. Like, oh, stop. Why does that smell so good? I can't wait to use this. I'm a sucker for good packaging. Like this got me, this got... Branding, it works. coffee for Nick and I. And I just finished filming my video, so I can import that footage, edit it, and send it through to my manager for approval. I should be able to do that all this afternoon. I've been getting a lot of questions recently about what equipment I use, especially since I started doing my income breakdowns as like a full-time content creator. There's a lot of people that are trying to get into a similar job to this and make it their full-time career. I'm pretty basic when it comes to technology. With my YouTube, I use the Sony ZV-E10 with a 11mm lens. And then sometimes I'll use just my iPhone if I'm out and about, or the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I love that, especially for travel. And then for my short form content, I just use these Rode, what are they, Wireless Me microphones. This one goes into my phone, and then this one I have on hand, and that's how I do my voiceovers, any of like my talking to camera videos. I'll usually use that. Pretty basic setup, and then all of my short form content is shot on my phone. I shoot in 4K, quality is great. And that's pretty much it in terms of equipment. And then I just have an old tripod off Amazon. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, editing software, I use Final Cut Pro for all of my YouTube. I've been using that for years. And then for all my short form content, I use InShot. That's the one I just time and time again go back to. I find it the easiest to use. I have dabbled a little bit with CapCut. I had to do a particular video with the narrator trend that I just like couldn't really do on InShot or do in the way that I wanted to. So I have dabbled with CapCut, but it's not my preference. And now they've updated their user agreements, so now they can use your content, like this whole discourse about CapCut's agreements. So I know a lot of people are pivoting to other editing software, but yeah, I use InShot, I like it, and then Final Cut for all of my YouTube stuff. But that's pretty much me done for the day. I do have another video I want to shoot, and I also need to edit my what I spend in a week post for Instagram and TikTok. So I do that this afternoon, but otherwise in terms of filming, I'm pretty much all done. I am gonna spend the rest of this afternoon editing this vlog so I can get it up tonight for you guys and get back to posting. I've really missed it so much. The messages from you guys being like, hey, I hope you haven't quit YouTube, they're honestly like breaking my heart, because this is the most, I don't want to say absent because I haven't completely dropped off, but like I have not been posting vlogs for good reason. There's been a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes, which I will share with you guys in due time. But yeah, it's just been a lot. As I touched on in my July reset, I have an exciting project I've been working on that I've just been pouring all of my time and energy, all of my energy into. And it's so exciting, but yeah, I just feel like I've completely dropped the ball, and it's just so unlike me. Like I'm a complete oversharer, and so when I feel like I'm holding back such a big part of my life, I don't know, I just feel like I can't fully be myself. I don't know, I can't explain it. Not be myself, like I am myself right now, but I can't fully let loose. Like I feel like I'm hiding something from you guys, which is so stupid. Like literally no one cares. No one knows. If I hadn't mentioned it, literally no one would know, but I know. And yeah, I've just found it hard to show up on YouTube in the same way I normally do, especially with vlogs. Sit down videos is a little easier. It's like 1 to 2 hours of filming, sitting down and connecting with you guys, rather than, you know, sharing my life across a whole week. That's just been a little bit more difficult recently. Yeah, just with everything going on behind the scenes in conjunction with me getting sick, and it's just all been a bit of a weird month, but I'm excited to be back. I'm so excited to be vlogging again and sharing my life with you guys. This is honestly like my favorite thing to do. I know it's now become my job, but first and foremost, it has and always will be my hobby, and I love it so much, and I love connecting with you guys. And I just, yeah, want to apologize for dropping the ball and just being disconnected. I'm just, you know, going through a wave of emotions right now, which we'll unpack in due course, but it's been a lot. It's been a lot going on, honestly. Yeah, I just wanted to touch on that before I end off this vlog, because I have had so many comments and messages being like, I hope you're okay. I am okay, I promise. I'm back now. I'm back out of my rut and back at full capacity. And yeah, just thank you guys for being patient with me and being so sweet and understanding. I hope you guys enjoyed spending a few days with me and getting out of this rut that we've been in. I've said this before, but vlogging is very much a habit, and when you're out of it and you don't pick up the camera for several weeks, it's really, really hard. It seems so simple, like just pick up the camera. Yep. It's more than that. It's more like bearing your soul. It can feel really intimidating when you've stopped doing it for almost a whole month. I will have my mid-year reset up as well later this week. So there'll be 3 videos from me. So we are well and truly back in full force. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me, and I love you all so much. I will see you very, very, very soon for another video. Bye guys.